Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Pauline Newman. I was laid off for the second time in 3 years at 53 years old. What do I do next? What will I do next? But before I tell you that, I just want to give you a quick synopsis of how I got here. So the first layoff, after 17 years, I met my new manager for the first and last time over Zoom. It took less than 1 minute for him to say, "Thank you for your services. We're no longer in need of your service." And then he then said, "Here is the HR director who will tell you about your severance package." And he dropped off the call. It took me a year. That was October of 2023. It took me almost 1 year before I started working again. So laid off October 2023, began working as a contractor for the federal government in September of 2024. I then bought a home in November of 2024, and on May 27th of this year, 2025, a friend, also a coworker, texted me and she said, "Hey, Pauline, I was just laid off." And I was floored because she was the one who got me that job. So I was trying to console her by saying, "I'm sorry, you're so smart." You know, she's a developer. I'm like, with your qualifications, you'll be sure to get a job in no time. And she was like, "Did you check your email?" And I said, "No, but I'll look right now." So I looked at my work email and there was nothing in there. And she said, "Well, I wish you the best and let me know what's going on if you find out what's happening." So I said, "Okay." About an hour later, I received a message on Teams from my supervisor, and he said, "Please check your personal email." And when I checked it, there it was, sure enough. "We are sorry to announce that Doge had canceled our contract." Doge had canceled the contract. So your last day will be in 2 weeks, June 4th. I was shocked, angry, fearful, all the emotions that you can think of. I went through because I just bought a house 7 months earlier. Now I don't have that income coming in. So we're in November now. But during that time, from May 27th up until now, I have sent out hundreds of resumes. I have been ghosted. Never thought I'd face ageism. And the super nice, "Oh, you're wonderful, but you're overqualified and we think you'll be bored here." After getting so many of those wonderful emails, I started training on Coursera, Udemy, and I have changed my resume countless of times to match the job description. I did it all, but to no avail. And at age 53, it is frustrating. It is frustrating. And for someone like me, that I mentioned this in my last video, for someone whose self-worth is attached to her career, her job, being productive, and the fact that that's taken away, you're left vulnerable, you feel naked, you don't know what to do. What do I do next? You just grieve. But it's like your self-esteem is just taken so much knocks in 2 years. It's moving forward. The only thing that I can do now to provide income is doing food delivery service. So that's what I'm doing next. Instacart, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. I will do whatever it takes to get an income, almost anything, to have an income to pay my mortgage. It is the worst feeling to be in your later years and for someone to remind you that you're extinct. And that's what a lot of us are facing. My friend she's 10 years older than me, and that's what she faced as well. It is the worst feeling for someone to throw your age at you during a job interview saying, based on your 30-something years, your 40-something years, 60-something years of service, it's that shade. Although you want the job, you're not desperate. And I quickly ended that interview. Respectfully, thank you. And that was it. And I just decided what's going to give me an income immediately? What's going to allow me to pay my mortgage, to pay my bills, to still enjoy the quality of life that I'm used to? And the first thing I thought of was delivering groceries or food, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats. I know that I'll have income coming in every Monday. Is it something that I thought I would be doing at age 53? No. Is it something I want to do? No. But it's honest work. And I'm not afraid of honest work, and I'm not afraid of hard work. So I will do whatever I need to do until something comes in. If anything comes in, but I'm still optimistic. And let me know if you faced this type of situation and how did you overcome it and what are you doing? Did you decide to just retire? Some of us don't have that luxury to just say, okay, I'm just going to retire. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.